Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So have you ever wondered how your favorite apps handle multiple tasks at the same time, like downloading a file while playing music? The secret lies in threads. In Java, threads are like mini workers inside your program, running independently and handling multiple tasks simultaneously. They bring multitasking to life, boosting speed, performance and user experience. From chat apps to games to banking systems, threads are everywhere. With Java's powerful threading model, you can create responsive and efficient programs that don't freeze or slow down. So in this video, we are diving into the world of Java threads, how to create them, control them, and master real-time multitasking like a pro. So in this video, we will be learning that what are threads in Java, how we use it, and what's the purpose to use it. So if you enjoy this amazing video, and if you understand this amazing tutorial, so remember to hit a like, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's dive into it. Alright, so we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you in the start that today in this video we will be learning that what are threads in Java and how we can use threads in Java. But before understanding how we can use it, we need to understand that what is threads or why we use it in Java. So if we talk about threads in Java, threads allows a program to operate more efficiently by doing multiple things at the same line. Threads can be used to perform complicated tasks in the background without interrupting the main program. So main purpose to use thread is like threads allow a program to operate more efficiently. Like if you want to operate a program which you are creating more efficiently, so in that case you will be using threads there, and it also allows you to do multiple things at the same time, and it can also be used to perform complicated tasks. Like if you are creating a program and you need to perform some complicated task in that program, so for that as well you can use threads in the background without interrupting the main program, and that's the main thing which you can get in threads, and that's, you can say, a important thing, or you can say a main thing which a programmer needed when they need to just perform some complicated task in background without interrupting the main program. Moving down, if you want to create a thread, so how you can create it? So there are two ways to create a thread. It can be created by extending the thread class and overwriting its run method. So one method, like you can say the most commonly used method to create a thread is by extending the thread class, and the second method which you can use to create a thread will be by overriding the run method which we use normally. In the previous Java videos we have used run method, and I hope you know that what's the use of this run method and why we use it. If you don't know, so you can check out my previous Java videos in which I have told you about run method here, but I will be not going in too much detail that what is run method and how we use it, but just you need to understand this thing if you want to create a thread. So you can override run method, which is a second method to create a thread, and the first method will be by extending its thread class. So before creating a thread, we need to open our NetBeans IDE here, because as you know in the previous video when we were just using Java, we were using NetBeans IDE as our main text editor, and if you are a beginner starting with language like Java, so I will also prefer you to use this NetBeans IDE because it has all the features and all the things which a beginner needed when they're starting with the advanced programming language like Java. And as you know, now we are on the advanced level things of Java, and threads also come in advanced level program when we are creating in Java, so that's really important. And now when you will be opening your NetBeans IDE, you need to create a file. I have already created one Java class of main.java, so I don't need to create another file right now. I will be using same file. I will be removing all the things here. Like in the previous video I have told you that how you can use regular expressions, and I hope you understand how we have used it by importing java.util package with regular expression class. And now in this video we will be using threads, and when we are using threads, we don't need to import threads normally like we were doing in the previous video of regular expression. You can directly use threads by using its thread class, or you can overwrite using run method. So these are the two ways which you can use to use a thread here or create a thread. Moving on to this Word document, again if we move down, so we will be using first method here in which we are just creating a thread class. You can just see by adding extends thread. So I will be copying this here, and after copying I'll be moving on to my NetBeans ID. I'll be pasting this thing. I'm using main class here, and I'm running this main class as well using this run method. So now we will be not getting any error in our output or in our terminal where we are running our Java file. So I will be just pressing right click on my main.java file, and I can just press run file here, or you can also press shift and F6, which is the shortcut key to run a file in Java. So I will be just pressing run file, and it is saying me that class main does not have a main method, which is correct because we are running this you can say this thread class. We have created a thread class, but we have not created a main method in which we are running this class. So here we need to create a main method, and to create a main method I will be moving on to my NetBeans ID again, and we will be implementing its syntax. This is the syntax which we are using here to create a thread. So I will be just copying this here, moving on to my NetBeans ID again. I will be pasting it here like this. After pasting this thing, I will be just now moving this, and like this I will be doing it, Control Z. Alright, so I'll be doing like this, then move down and paste it. After doing this, you can just see it is giving me an error, and it is giving me an error because we are using public main and we have used this class at the top as well, so we cannot import 2 times same class name. That's the reason it is giving me an error. So I will be removing this thing here, and we need to create a main, you can say main method, so that we can run this code is running in a thread like this command running in the output. Moving down, there is another way which you can use to run a thread here. So you can just see it is saying me running threads. If the class extends the thread class, the thread can be run by creating an instance of the class and call its start method. So it is saying me there is another method to run a thread, is like if you want to extend class, or you can say extend thread class, the thread can be run by creating an instance of class. Like you can also create an instance of class and call its start method to run a thread class here. This is the way how we are using this extend class. So I will be copying this example here in which we are using main method as well, and then simply moving on to NetBeans ID. I will be replacing that code from this code here by pasting it. Then I will be running this file by pressing right click and run file, or you can press shift and F6, which is the shortcut key to run a Java file in NetBeans here. So I will be running this file, and after running this file you can just see my project is running, and it has shown me the output. The first output is this code is outside of the thread, and the second output it is giving me is this code is running in a thread. Means both things which we have printed by using thread class is running in a different method. The first method which we have used by using this start method, we are running a thread class, or you can say a thread function, and then the second method which we have used is by overriding run method, as I have told you previously. So these are the 2 ways which we have used, and we have run our thread class, and that's the way how we can run a thread class and get the output as we were getting when we are running our Java file here. So I hope you understand how we are running this file and how we are getting the output. Then you can also just use this other example, which is an implement example here. If the class implements the runnable interface, the thread can be run by passing an instance of the class to a thread objects constructor and then calling the thread's start method. So this is another way. By using this runnable interface, you can run a thread by passing an instance of the class to a thread objects constructor, and then you can call it by using a start method, as we were doing here in this example. So this was another way to just run a, you can say, a thread in Java. So then there are some other differences between extending and implementing threads. If you want to understand, you can do. And then there are some concurrency problems which we need to know when we are using threads here, but that is some, you can say a optional thing here. If you want to understand, you can do that, but if you have understand how we can use threads, so you don't need to understand about this concurrency problems which we normally get when we are using threads, because that things that errors or that all things we normally get when we are creating a program. But now we are not creating a program, we are just understanding what are threads. So that's the reason we don't need to understand what are concurrency problems which we normally get with threads here. So I hope you understand this video in which we have learned what are threads in Java, how we use it, and what are the different methods which we can use to create a thread class. So I hope you understand this video. If you have enjoyed this video, and if you understand how we can use threads or how we can create a thread class, so remember to hit a like to this amazing video. And if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I will be uploading in future. So just I will be meeting you in next tutorial or in next project using Java. So for today, goodbye.